it's me, Lumi. Okay, yay! Apparently there is like an app that lets you make friends. There's like an app called Time Left, and apparently you can go and find a meetup. Whoa! And then you can see who's around you to meet up with to make friends. Should I try it? I kind of don't want to do it, but also I'm so curious and I would like to make a friend. Why does chat? Look, I can read the comments. Like, 1, aren't you scared? Ew, friends. Sounds like Tinder. You get your kidney stolen. Sounds like gay sex. Creep monitor. That sounds awful. I don't trust it. No, this is like a public meetup thing. Like, you go and meet in like a fucking like restaurant as a group. It's like 10 people in a public space. Why do you guys just default to sex shit or creepy like kidnapping? It's not a one-on-one thing. It's literally, why do you guys default to that? It's common in larger cities. Yeah, there's a lot of these in bigger cities. Was I the only one who thought that sounds like fun? I honestly thought it sounded like a normal thing, and I was like, The newer apps usually have more dedicated
Please
people.
go try and make friends.
I find that the newer the app is, the less disgusting people are on it. You know, when Bumble Friends came out. Do you guys remember Bumble Friends? Bumble is a dating app, but then Bumble made a Bumble Friends version, and then you could try and become friends with people on the app, you know? And I think when it first came out, people were actually very real about wanting to make friends. But then over time, I think it turned into a sex thing anyway. But like, whenever they make a new like friend-making app, the beginning, like the first 3 months or so, are legit. And then after that, it kind of devalues. But in the beginning, I think it's okay, you know? Until it gets corrupted, it's quite good. So I haven't seen this one elsewhere on the internet. I was only told person to person. So now I'm like, maybe it's still in the good time and not in the bad time. Like, maybe it's... Have you tried more than one friend meetup app? I actually did try the Bumble Friend app, but then I didn't want to put my picture on it. And then they kept telling me, like, you're not gonna make friends if you don't put your picture up. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't trust people on the fucking internet with my picture. So then I couldn't actually use it. One of my friends, actually my married friend, she's also a little bit weird like me. She actually met her husband on Tinder, I think, but she did not put her picture on it at all, which I find still crazy to this day. She literally met her husband on Tinder. She did not put her picture on at all. And so they had to like talk for like a month or 2 and then meet up for him to actually see what she looked like. Anyway, they're married. Sounds like the husband won the SSR. She's really cute, actually. She's quite cute. The one thing I guess that wasn't translated is that she's kind of almost taller than him. Group hobby, a good way to make friends. Places at board game shops, card game shops, book clubs, outdoor sports, biking, rock climbing, racing cars, doing sports. It all starts with one step to go out and meet people. Ferrari kid, you are a man. I can't do those things, Ferrari kid. It's not easy for me. Kid is right. Can you imagine a single woman going to board game shop to hang out? That's so funny, guys. Yay. I've been reading like Substack articles, not even because I'm interested, just because I'm wondering if I can become friends with the people. Hello, Substack authors. Do you want to be friends with me? You are also women who have thoughts, and I am a woman who has thoughts. Would you like to talk about things? Let's talk about fashion. Awesome. Running clubs have a lot of women. Yeah, I don't like fucking running. Hiking's kind of girly. I fucking hate hiking. Can you imagine taking me out on a hike and the whole time I'm like, someone's like, oh, look at that tree. And then I just go, yay. Oh, Lumi, look over there. Oh, wow, the mountain's so pretty. Yay, fucking yay, great, awesome. Some fucking mountain. We've done this hike 4 times. Oh, but we're on the other side of the mountain. Fucking wow, yay. Don't put me on a hike. Don't put me on a hike. I need to be on a hike with cynical people. I can't do it. Oh, wow, a tree. Wow, tree. Holy shit, tree. Oh, I'm so shocked. Wow, a tree. I can't do it. I can't do it. So anything outdoors is basically out. It has to be for the sole purpose of fitness. It has to be for the sole purpose of fitness. Like, I'll hike for fitness, but I will not hike because I am excited about the views. Because I am spoiled for choice. to something without, like, that is not new and then go, oh, you know, like it has to be a novelty. I feel like you'd like surfing. Oh, I would love surfing. I really want to try to surf one day. I'd love to learn to surf. Hiking sucks, but trail riding with motorcycles to undiscovered places is so much fun. You are such a boy Ferrari kid. I remember the hiking is lame loop. You guys actually enjoy hiking? You guys like hiking? I gotta try this friend meetup app. I'm not even kidding. I feel like I should try it. Can I just join it? Like, you know what? Let's see how this works. I'm curious. Let's see how it works. People just need to have my exact subset of interests. Oh my fucking god, it's an app. I have to do it on my phone. This is so fucked. Why can't I use PC? Am I old? Okay, wait. Answer these questions for me and the personality. Do you consider yourself more of an author's film enthusiast or a mainstream blockbuster lover? I like both. Why can't I say both? Oh man, you think I like both. You like Netflix slop? But I love art movies. I can't say both. I must choose one. I have to choose one. No, I have to choose one. There's no skip on this thing. Which one do I like more? I like art movies, but I also watch slop. But I don't talk about slop. You know, I don't... Good. Pick art movies. I'll go with art movies. You watch more slop, but I don't talk about slop with real people. You would like to like art movies? Do the art movie one. You prefer those people? True. You're right. Am I smart or funny? Chat? Chat? And you can't say neither? Am I smart or funny, guys? You can't say neither. Which one more? You gotta pick one. You are funny. ... I guess. Funny? Okay, we'll go funny. Okay, if your life were a fashion statement, would it be classic and timeless or trendy and expressive? Which one? You can't skip. No skipping. Am I classic and timeless or trendy and expressive? I'm not expressive. We gotta go classic. All right, an ideal night is well planned in advance or spontaneous in it. Oh, well planned. I hate spontaneity. Would you rather listen to rock or rap? Rock. Okay. I am an introvert person. Should I put a 10 strongly agree or like an 8 mostly strongly agree?
You're funnier than you are smart, and you're about as funny as an 80-year-old nun in church.
Hey, those nuns have seen
500.
some shit and they are funny. Should I put an 8? I'm like maybe an 8 introvert. Maybe a 7 or 8 introvert or so. 8 introvert. Am I self-motivated? Would you say I am about a 10 self-motivated or an 8 self-motivated? I am about an 8 self-motivated. I'm pretty self-motivated. Easy 10. But you know, if I were truly self-motivated, I would not be a VTuber. So I feel like that takes 2 points away from the self-motivation. I can't be a 10 self-motivated because I'm a fucking VTuber, man. And there's no long-term plan for this. So that loses 2 points for sure. You work hard as a VTuber? Yeah, but it doesn't really say much about my long-term planning abilities. You're not always I'm not always motivated. Let's go 8 on that. I am a creative person. Oh shit, that's a straight up 10, yeah? 10 creative. I am a stressed person. This is really upsetting. Why are they clocking me so hard on this? Do they know? Do they know? What the fuck? Why is every question has been I have an amazing job. What the fuck is this shit? It is literally clocking me. What the? Yeah, my job's really cool actually. Should I put 7 though so I don't have to talk about it? I don't want to put a 10 because then they might make it like an interesting thing. Who the fuck made this shit? Who the fuck made this shit? Should I put it as like a 7? Not 6 or 7. Die. Maybe I should put a 7 so I don't have to talk about it. Maybe. You have an incredible fucking job. But I'm never gonna talk about it though. I would never talk about it. I wonder what kind of person would use an app for getting friends. Oh, true. You're right. 7? Let's go 7. How important is family to you? 5? I don't know. This scale is hard. Maybe like a 5 or 6, maybe? I like my family, but I don't see them very often. I mean, I would go if they needed me, but I don't want to see them every day. I would probably kill myself. So no, I don't. I mean, they are important. I mean, what's the difference? Like, I like my family and I would hang out with them, but if I see them even like once a week, I'll start getting really stressed about it. 7, you think? 5? I think 5. I don't know, 7? But I like them. I don't know. I need my own fucking space. I need my own space. No kill yourself allowed in this Chad. That's a 4 or 5. Let's go with 5. Okay, how important is spirituality to you? The thing is, I'm not spiritual, but I don't like people who aren't fully spiritual in any sort of sense. You know what I mean? People with zero belief set have kind of no principles.
6. The gnomes. You can't help it.
I do believe in gnomes. I believe in gnomes. You know what I mean? Like, I think you still have to have a belief set, or else you will have no rules for living. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have something, but like nothing is bad. The belief set is that there are no rules, but that's not good. That's not good. People who can't believe in shit can just be miserable to be can be miserable to be around. Yeah, I think so too. You don't need religion to have morals. It's just a spirituality. It didn't say religion. Technically, that just means you have a belief set, right? But then you don't want too religious because that's crazy. Why would believing in something give you rules? I think if you have any sort of belief, like you could be, I don't know, religious, you could just be mildly superstitious, you could have some thoughts about reincarnation, whatever. I think that gives you at least some sort of base rule set to follow, no? It's like, it's the beginnings of a moral rule set for your life. I think it's better to have those things. You need a higher authority to refer to, or you will rationalize everything. Rationalization is not rules. Why can't you build those rules yourself? You can, but I'm generalizing people right now, and I don't know. It keeps you consistent in your logical thinking. I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying every atheist is bad. I'm just saying and I'm not saying every religious person is good. But in general, I find that sometimes more atheists are maybe frustrating. To generalize is to be an idiot. Okay, let's be case by case and answer this 1 to 10 sliding scale of how important spirituality is to me. Fucking idiot. What are you talking about? Yeah, let's be case to case on this. Let's consider every fucking person in the world and then narrow it down statistically. No, what the fuck? I'm gonna put 4. How important is humor? Let's go 10 on humor. It's okay to generalize. I'm an atheist and I hate like 99% of atheists. I have no problems with atheists. It's just that I don't like it's if I were to make a friend, I might choose a slightly religious person over an atheist. 4 is too low, but whatever. 10 on humor. How often do you feel lonely? Never? 2, never? I'm never lonely ever. I have chat. There's no 0. Maybe 2 or 3. Maybe 2 or 3. I'm more agnostic who believes in karma. Yeah, I think I'm wavy on it. Get new material. Well, I was also not lonely even before I started streaming because I kind of enjoy being by myself. I actually have never been lonely, and I actually prefer doing things on my own anyway, so maybe like 2. I'm not like a lonely person. I used to go to movie theaters myself. I would eat at restaurants myself. I would go shopping myself. I don't know why people need other people. I'm just not really like that. What's the point? I don't get it. I'm introverted. I don't know. Going to the movies by yourself is awesome. I know it's so much better because there's no one to fucking interrupt you. And when you like go to a restaurant yourself, you can just get whatever the fuck you want and nobody's gonna judge you for it or like be like, I don't like this. I don't give a shit if you like this, okay? I wanted to try this. Shut the fuck up. Go away. And then like shopping yourself, I don't need your opinions on my clothes. Like, what's the point? And then, oh, you're tired? I'm not tired. I'm gonna keep going. Or like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna sit down now. Why do I need other people to fucking make my life more exhausting? No, because the opposite of going out with friends is friends coming over, which is a fucking nightmare, and I hate it. So I would rather go out than come in. Like, if a friend wanted to come over, fuck no! Stay away! But like, sure, I'll go out to dinner or something. We're doing this test again. I'm trying to join a friend making app. I'm a person who needs friends. She hates Dizzy. It's different though. It's different when it's super casual and it's like someone like that. It's different. Dizzy's different. Okay. Dizzy can come over any day of the week. She could live with me. Dizzy and I have already planned our whole lives living together as neighbors and like getting old together. Dizzy and I have planned our whole life together. We've even like we know we're gonna move, we're gonna become neighbors, and it's gonna be great. Dizzy's different. Dizzy's very chill, I guess. Work friends versus normie friends. You didn't even want Dizzy to know where you live till you told her in your sick delirium. Yeah. Because usually I never tell people info, so it like ticks a little light bulb in my head. I'm like, ah! But yeah, Dizzy's okay, actually. All right, I'm gonna go with 6. I guess I like it. I like to work out. Let's go with like a 8? You know, does academic success matter to you? Yes. You think 10 or maybe like an 8? The thing is, I'm sure there's lots of people who don't succeed academically that are also interested. Like, it doesn't have, I don't think it's a 10 though. What do you mean an 8 for working out? I like working out. I'm just not very good at it. Should I put a 7? How about a 7? You contemplate getting a doctorate. It's 10, you goober. Yeah, but like, I don't want to hang out with only I remembered this yesterday and I remembered that I had to tell chat. My mom has 2 good jokes. One of them is not in English. The other joke, I will tell you now. Here is my mom's favorite joke. A boy in France read a book one day, and so he went to his teacher. And his teacher asked, "What do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And the boy said, "Pasteur." And the teacher said, "Oh, that's great. You love God?" And the boy said, "No, I want to be Louis Pasteur, the scientist." That's it. That's the joke. That's it. Thank you. That's the joke. Thank you. It's a wordplay joke. Get it? Is your mother German by chance? Maybe she is. You like it? I remembered it. Your humor makes sense now. Things should make sense. Yeah, you should retire yourself now. But it's my mom's joke. Why are you taking it out on me? What? I was raised by academics. 200 feet. Both are dead. It was funnier coming from you. Anyway, how much does academic success matter to you? I'm gonna put like 9 maybe. Maybe like 8 or 9. Maybe 9. No, it's not 10. I don't think 10. 10? You really think it's 10? Was the child a tiger with glass? Come on. Open-minded 10? I don't care about it in others. I care about it in myself, but even I don't have a PhD, man. I don't have a PhD though. Have you ever gotten a B? Yeah. What? Yes, I've gotten a B. I've gotten C's. I don't think I'm a 10, man. Your man Harris says 10, your actions say 8. I'm gonna go with 8. I enjoy spending time more in the city. 10. Nice. I enjoy politically incorrect humor. This is a question? Awesome. 10. I enjoy discussing politics news. 10. Okay, great. Man, what industry do I work in? Arts? Help. Help. But I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not working. I don't want to say I'm not working, though. I could say I'm an artist. I'm a musician. A 10 is you talk of nothing else. Oh, true. Okay, I put that on a 7 then. Stop saying 6, 7. I will kill you. Great. Okay, you are working. Okay, I am a working person. Great. Wonderful. Okay, great. You are at a coffee company. Yes, I am in a coffee company. Yep, I am in a coffee company, and that is awesome. You're in marketing for Face Connect. Yup. Real. Coffee sales rep. Yep, that's I sell coffee for a living. Brand manager for a variety of online brands ranging from tech to coffee. That's a good one. But brand manager sounds kind of weak. Brand manager sounds like shit. I don't like it. Can we go with anything else that's not brand manager? I don't like brand manager. That's not good. That sounds like an associate's degree job. I don't want that. All right, let's see if I can make a friend. All right, chat. The time is ticking. Let's see if I can make a friend. Oh shit, there's women only things? That's kind of cool. Whoa! But how do I know who's going? But how can I go if I don't know who's going? How do I know? They didn't ask about interests. Brand managers at P&G or Coca-Cola would beg to differ. Oh, those are slightly different. But brand manager in general sounds a little bit strange. If you were applying to a job as a brand manager, I'm sure the HR would go, unless you worked at like Coca-Cola or something. Oh yeah, my job is NDA. I signed a contract. Sorry, I'm super NDA. The secret ingredient is lying. Actually, I saw like a tweet based on some like interview with Mia Goth. If anyone knows, Mia Goth is the girl who's in Frankenstein. She's kind of blowing up. And she was like, yeah, I lie on every interview. You need me to horseback ride, speak Chinese? Great. Well, it just so happens that those are lifelong passions of mine. And I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah. You know what? Yeah. Fuck. It's like, yes, absolutely. I love riding horses. Yep, I do those things As my casual pastime, Lumi making friends like a guy afraid to ask girls out for fear of rejection. It's not fear of rejection. It's not fear of rejection. It's mental exhaustion because I don't like faking very much. The jobs don't give a fuck. Why should we? Exactly. Jobs don't care. Lie about it. Good chatter. Damn it. Should I go make friends? I don't wanna. Should I? But how do you? Can I? What happens if I click it? Can I back out? Let's see what happens if I click it. Can I back out? But how do you know? Like, how do you know? What the fuck? Can I just... What the fuck? I should really just do it. I should just... but what if I don't like the people? Just go and see Jesus Christ. The way that you're supposed to meet people is actually, yeah, by just fucking going out there and being like, hey, hello. Yeah, most of the time they all know each other if this is frequent. I don't fucking know. I don't know. There's a loneliness epidemic out there and so many people don't even have one best friend. In that regard, you're doing pretty well, but you should still reach out for more connections with those who share similar passions. I just feel like I need more like person friends in real life. That's really what it is. Because I noticed that even with Dizzy and how much I like her, I still talk about work like a lot. And honestly, recently we've been talking about more regular life stuff, but she still lives far away from me, so it's not quite the same. Might need to kidnap both sets of invaders and force them to hang out. Jelly, please move! Jelly, please move! Jelly! We could just get her. I will say, I think my #1 interest is actually not games. It's actually fashion and beauty. So, woman wants woman friends. Phil 11. So girls. Yeah, but not like annoying girls. Like practical girls. I can't do the like very girly thing because I don't actually do makeup and I don't really like... I can't do like the positivity thing, so it has to be slightly nerdy girls who like fashion. Yeah, it's really tough. Leah, but a little older. Yeah, Leah's a good one actually. Leah's quite good. People who are just like you then. I mean, close maybe. Close, right? Close. How hard can it be? I exist? She is describing the invaders. I am describing the invaders. What about gossip? I don't want to gossip about boys at all. I really don't want to gossip about boys. Honestly, I knew a lot of people like this growing up. That's the thing, is I knew a lot of these people growing up. Lots of like kind of like slightly more culture interested, fashion forward, nerdier people who grew up similar to me. But now that I live on the other coast, I can't find them anymore. That's the problem. Like on the East Coast, it's actually really easy to find these people. On the West Coast, I don't know why it's so difficult. It's really hard to find people that are like this exact mix of stuff. We got Valley Girls over here. Yeah, I really hate it. I really hate it. It drives me up a wall. You're weird, I'm not weird. You're weird, I'm not weird. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.